Yo, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we got a lot to talk about, right? Oh, let's put that down a little bit. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to be going over what Alex Becker put out on his video. Um, it's basically all gaming related, basically talking about everything I've been talking about, but he reiterated it for you guys, sounded a little bit better. As you guys may or may not like Alex, but he does know a lot about gaming and he does move the market when it comes down to gaming because everyone follows him for his gaming picks, right? So before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We on the road to 20k subscribers, so if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you think on all of these gaming picks that we're going to review, and I'm going to show you guys a little portfolio that I've done with Alex Becker's pick. I did this again last year, and I'm going to be doing it again this year to see what's up. And if you guys want to get into some upcoming projects, private sales, you guys got to join that Patreon, join the Discord. Well, join the Discord first, ask your questions on how the Patreon and everything works on getting into these private sales and public sales. So join that Patreon, join the Discord, and let's get right into the video, guys. So let's go look at some of these comments before I even get started here. All right, let's look at some of these comments. Ralph says, hey now, what's good, man? Hodl Dom first, what's good, man? You actually second, but still love the comment, appreciate the comment. Right, not too many comments to start off, so we can get right into it right now. Markets is looking pretty decent, still at 37k, nothing too crazy, right? Top gainers, you got Celestia up here, up 69%. This is looking very good. Game AI 61%, and you guys got to let me know in the comments down below if everything is coming on fine, because I'm streaming on a new PC. I want to see how it goes. Let me know. Right, you guys got Playable. We're going to talk about that. That's already up 36%. That's mainly off of Alex video. Same with Superverse here, up 30%. Game is still going crazy. We talked about that a while ago. Well, a few streams. Don had called this out at about 2 million, below a $2 million market cap, around 17 million as of right now. Right, it's up 31%. What else you got here? Nothing too crazy. Kilt, I like to see that. Senate, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Ava Launch here as well. For those that know, back in, I don't know, last bull, we all got into like the private sale of this one. There's a lot to talk about that one. All right, so that's pretty much it for the top gainers. You got Senate, weird. Top losers, nothing crazy there. But GameFi is up crazy right now, up 9.2%, right? Realm has been a long time since we talked about Realm, but that is up pretty much a 3x as of right now in the past 7 days. Nerve Tech, we talked about this. This actually pumped pretty much 2x, mainly because Alex bought it and people saw it. There's wallet trackers that, watch Alex portfolio, and they saw that he bought this, so they followed suit. Let's get this out the way here. So it's pretty much still the same ones that are actually pumping. We're going to talk about this here, a lot more here. All right. So if you guys know, he recently put out a video here talking about his 7 coins that will 15x in December. Now, we kind of followed this guy last bull. We did the same thing, as you guys can see from my video last year. You can see it here. This was a year ago. It was a bad time to follow his picks because we was just getting into the bear market here. So I had put $500 in 5 picks, and I'm doing that same thing again this bull market early on. I already gave out the call to my Patreon members and things like that I'm picking these 4. I picked 4 this time to actually talk about, right? So as you guys can see here, he had 5 picks that I chose, and they all pretty much went down to like $25 or so. So I cut bait on that. We're going to see how this one does now. So this is going to be pretty fun. It's just a nice little fun portfolio, $400, nothing too crazy, right? Let's see some more comments here. Sound okay? Perfect. Why make a video about someone else? Alex was paid by Playable to talk about it. 3 bulls a scam. If you know, you know. Okay, cool. All right, I don't care. Let's go back to it. All right. So as you guys can see, this is his list in a nutshell here. He has Sharp here. You guys already know we're a big fan of Sharp. We got into the private sale of Sharpnel. You got DAR, USO, IMX, Polis, and Atlas. We've been telling you guys about Polis and Atlas for a while. Vulcan Forge, D-Race, 3Bull, Citus, and Aurora. Right? These are the picks that he put out for basically the month of December to go off. I picked 4 of this list. We're going to talk about all of those. Right? Starting off, Star Atlas has been going nuts. Absolutely nuts. If you guys saw my video that I made on Star Atlas, becoming a millionaire with Star Atlas, we talked a lot about the Polish token and not Star Atlas itself. But as you guys can see, this is now at an $87 million market cap. Crazy how fast this has run, right? Crazy how fast. You guys can see in the past 180 days, it was about 10 cents. Now you're looking at it at about 37 cents, right? So, Million, which one did you pick? I'll talk about that in just a second. You're going to pretty much see everything that I've picked, right? But Star Atlas wasn't one that I picked for that $400 portfolio. It's already up crazy right now. This is still a good investment. Has better tokenomics than the actual Star Atlas token, which is why I've been telling you guys this is going to be one of those ones that you guys want to pay attention to, right? The game looks crazy. We're testing a record of 30,000. Sorry, I can't even speak. Too much caffeine. 30,000 concurrent players with a minimum of 60 FPS. This is with the help of meta gravity. I've told you guys that in the video. This is huge in terms of having that many players in one world, right? For Web3 as of right now. And this is play Sharpnel here. We was going to talk about this next, but the people that went there to go play test this, obviously it doesn't look good right now because it's not ready for you guys to play test as of right now. But I've been seeing a lot of good things for Sharpnel. The people that went to go play test it, they've been saying a lot of big things about it, of course. So that makes me more excited for play Sharpnel here. So Star Atlas here. We actually were supposed to move that. Okay. It wasn't in order there. Not good. I was trying to have everything in order. So let's just say Star Atlas, the Polish token actually does a 50x, right? From these prices. Obviously, when I made the video before, I showed you guys there's a potential it could go higher. So you guys probably missed a lot of the X's from that video, right? So now I'm just going to show you guys at a 50x. I'll put it at a $4.5 billion market cap. Do you guys think that is doable? You guys let me know while you guys are watching right now. Yeah, I'll put it at 19 cents. I don't know. You guys let me know how you guys feel about that, right? But next, we got Sharpnel here. I've told you guys, I'm extremely bullish on Sharpnel. And comparing this to Big Time as of right now, it actually has better tokenomics than Big Time, less max supply. And I think this should be able to catch up to Big Time in the short term. Big Time should be around like a $30-something million market cap. This is at a $16 million market cap, so it can catch up. And it's obviously going up a little bit because it's on Alex's list, right? I already showed you guys that video. So pretty much if this did a 50x as of right now, that'll put it about a $5 market, $5 token price, right? Where $100, obviously this is going to be my first pick here, $100, because even though I got in a private sale, I actually made a call for my guys. I told them that I'm buying another small trading bag for this because we're not going to get the tokens pretty much until April. So none of the vesting happens until April. So between this and April, there's a lot of time for this thing to actually pump. So I didn't want to leave no money out there, right? That I can obviously trade. So if I threw $100 into it and it did a 50x, right? Put it in at $5, that would be $5,000, right? That's not too bad of a gain for just $100. Remember, this is just for fun. We're just going to see how this goes. If you guys are in a Patreon, you guys can actually watch the portfolio live as it moves. And I may decide to add another pick to it. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, right? Next, we got Senate. Now, I've told you guys a lot about Senate, right? I've told you guys so much that Senate is going to pump. And Senate has been going crazy. It's going to catch up to the Citus token. The Citus token has, Senate token has better tokenomics than the Citus token, right? And if you guys look at the past 180 days, let that load. It's only at $11 million market cap, which is why I picked this as well. We got into the private sale of this last bull, and everything is looking good for this as of right now. So as you guys can see, back, let's say October 12th or so, got this pretty much just under 2 cents. Right now, where you at? At 11 cents, guys. you're at pretty much 11 cents. So you missed out on a lot of gains. I've been telling you guys, instead of just sitting on the sideline, you guys got to start DCAing, because you're going to miss those early gains from the bottom of the bear market, and everything's going to start moving up, right? And the thing is, these guys, people are really paying attention to what these guys are doing. As you guys can see, the holders are increasing constantly, right? And they just recently had a huge burn. So to me, that's bullish, right? That's going to keep the tokens pumping, essentially. But we're going to take a quick little break here and check out some of the comments before we continue. So which ones did I pick? I just said I'm going to show you guys at the end. Alex is the most popular YouTuber for gaming in Web3. It's genius to be able to front run a guy like him. Keep going. Ignore the hater. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I've been telling you guys. I get into a lot of plays before some of the big YouTubers actually even talk about it, right? Even though they actually probably have the same opportunities that I have, even not probably even more, because you guys already know Alex has his little coalition with NFTs. There's a lot of gaming heads in there. I think he said Animoku Brand's founder is actually a holder of his Neo Tokyo thing. So that's a lot right there. There's a lot of people in that community that he has. So being able to just be, seen around, not seen, but, compared a little bit. I don't know how you want to say it. But anyways, he's one of those guys, whether you like him or not, he's going to move the gaming market. A lot of people pay attention to him. All right. So let's go on to some of the other picks that we got. Well, before we go on to that, if I bought, I did already buy 100. So if it went to 50x, if Senate did a 50x, that would put it at basically just under $6, another 5,000, right? So with these 4 picks, if I get that 50x, they all do 5,000. I'll have 20,000 easily, right? Just off of for fun, just off of $400. Is it possible? Everything is possible in crypto. You just gotta pick the right ones. And I think these, they all have potential, really. Even this going up to a 50x doesn't even put it close to $1 billion market cap, just under $560 million. So I think that is very doable, especially for Senate, especially how fast this thing runs, right? Next, you got Playable here. One guy said it's a scam. If you think it's a scam, that's on you. Whatever you do with your pockets is whatever you do with your pockets, of course, right? You can continue to call it a scam and continue to watch it run, or you just play it. And whether it's a scam or not, you're going to make money, right? Because obviously this thing is moving a lot more. People are really talking about it, right? Past 100 days, 80 days, you can see it's already pumping, right? Whether that's from Alex talking about it or some other crypto gamers talking about it, like Classy, all of those guys. This is at a $21 million market cap. This is fairly easy to run, right? And it's already in the Epic Game Store. You can play this game. So if you still want to call it a scam, go ahead and call it a scam. But I see people playing this game. It makes me interested in it, right? Another $100. This easy. Put it in at, if it does a 50x, it puts it at a $1.1 billion market cap. I think that is doable, right? And a little higher, it could potentially do that a little higher, depending on the adoption and how many people start to stream it. But I think with all these, I have a video coming out that I'm going to be talking about. All these games need to be essentially streamable or infrastructure, because in his video he talks a lot about the infrastructure tokens, the gaming studios, mobile gaming. And I've told you guys one token I'm super bullish on is Army of Fortune, which is backed by some of the geniuses that helped make Clash of Clans a huge mobile gaming game on the App Store. So that's why I like Army of Fortune. Now, he also talked about launchpads, gaming launchpads, and all of those. We're going to break that down also in this video, right? So $1.1 billion market cap isn't too bad for this. Could it go higher? Yes. Could it not even reach $1 billion market cap? Of course. But we're going to see how everything plays out going into the next bull market, because a lot of people are really speculating that gaming is going to be the one narrative that is going to make a lot of people money. So we'll see. Next, we got Aurora here. This is about a $37 million market cap. Also on the move for the past 24 hours. Don't really know too much of this, but I decided I'm going to pick this one and just throw another $100 into it. Right, 50x puts it at a $1.9 billion market cap, where it will be worth $43 per token. Don't know much into it. I definitely got to take a little deeper dive into that. That's the one pick out of all he had that I really didn't know too much about, because I really wasn't researching it. Right. So Here's the picks for you guys. This is the 4. I literally just put $400 into this, right? Nothing too crazy. As you guys already know, I'm in a private sale of Sharpnel. This is just a trading bag, right? So we have that there. So $100 there isn't too bad for me, right? I'm already up like 3 something X on Sharpnel from the private sale because the private sale price was about 3 cents, right? Senate, I put another 100 in there. I do have some tokens from Senate before because we got into the private sale last bull. So we'll see how things go for this. We put another, nothing too, with Aurora. Picks that I'm seeing how bull guys picks that he done. I definitely playable is 50%. That's huge. And Tremendous says he loved how he mentioned VRA. The thing is, I haven't really looked too much into VRA. I see a lot of people like it, but I'm not too much of a fan. But I probably got to take a deeper dive to see why everyone like it. But what's good though, Tremendous? Welcome to the stream. Right, as you guys can see there, that's the picks that Alex. Well, 4 picks I chose from Alex's list that he thinks is going to go crazy. Right, I agree with pretty much all of them. I don't know much about Aurora, but that's just blind faith. We just want to see what's going to happen with that. The other 3, I've made videos on them constantly, talked about them, so that was easy for me to pick easily. Low market cap, I like where they're at right now. Right. So let's talk about some of the gaming altcoins I definitely like besides Alex picks. Right. GameSwift. He talked about game studios, infrastructures, all of that. GameSwift is one of those. I compare this to IMX, right? This is basically interoperable game studio, right? It's at a $7 million market cap as of now. Yes, the tokenomics is horrible, but I do think that we're able to make the most money from the early stages of GameSwift where the tokenomics isn't close to its max supply, right? And I've already made the video comparing it to where it can go if it gets to like IMX, like, you know, market cap. So I'm extremely bullish on this one. You got big time, as you guys probably seen on my Twitter. I'm starting to play big time. I'm starting to, you know, try to see why people are so bullish on it. Not just, you know, I'm already bullish on it myself, but I got to see it in game and be able to give you guys a better review. That's what I want to do with the EA verse channel. The EA verse channel is pretty much for me to play a lot of these gaming altcoins and actually be able to review them and give you guys a better in-depth, you know, review for it. But big time, I'm extremely bullish on this. I do see a lot of people streaming it, and that's one of my criterias. I believe that to actually stream, right? People to see, watch the, and then like that. 5 million cap. I did cap games extremely right. 80 days, not it's 180 in the world is perform the next bull market, and you know I do on the one of those surprise. I think I got put onto this like 6 months ago maybe, but it's been looking good. Let's look at the past 180 days. Nothing too crazy, right? 180 days, nothing too crazy, but I think it could do well with the whole gaming run that we're gonna have. Altura, you guys already know I'm extremely bullish on Altura. They also have an SDK. I forgot to mention. GameSwift recently put out their SDKs, helping you know people build on their platform as well. And Altura has the same thing, and I think they have that partnership with Unity. So this one is lagging behind a little bit, but it's up 22%. Let's look at the past 180 days. Yeah, it's lagging behind, but I think it's going to start to run a little bit. And I do see some comments have come in. Let's read those before I move on to the next pick. What's the word, champ? It was good, Millie. We got to get you on the stream. The gaming launch pads will explode, as he mentioned, even the ones that are sleeping, like Spin Top. Yes, launch pads will go crazy. I'm going to show you guys some launch pads. I made the video talking about the launch pads that it should do well, right? That should do well. Engine Starter, Seedify, Maker, all of these gaming launch pads. I told you guys got to start getting into them because they're going to get very expensive, right? And then when people start to stake these launch pad tokens, it's going to pump even more, right? Crypto Archie, yo, was good. Jose, not sure if it was asked, but what's your opinion on what's your favorite gaming coins? I'm actually talking about them now. Favorite micro cap. I love Miria. Yeah, Miria is pretty good. Micro cap, we're gonna talk about it. Army of Fortune. And I'm lagging. Am I still lagging, guys? Let me know if I'm still lagging, please. I'm on that new PC. I don't know what's going on. Let's continue. Army of Fortune. Another one. I've told you guys, this is a micro cap as of right now. You just asked for a micro cap. This is a micro cap as of right now. You can see I called this out a while ago around here. For my guys in the Patreon, I even made a video, so you guys could have made money on it just from watching the video. Army of Fortune, these are the guys that, were a part of the Supercell team. The whole Clash of Clans, Clash Royales movement, all of those guys, they have huge experience in building out a good game on mobile. Alex in that video talked about how mobile games is going to do well and all of that, right? This is my pick right here. It's on Arbitrum. He also talked about how, remember last stream I told you guys, ecosystems, right? Chains, Solana, Avalanche. These are going to be some of the ones that, people are probably going to look towards for gaming, and they're going to be undervalued. That's why you started to see Atlas, Star Atlas, Dio, all of these gaming altcoins on Solana pump, is because they were lagging behind the Ethereum side because everyone has their money on Ethereum, right? Same thing with Avalanche. You have Playable, you have Sharpno. Those are going to be games on, Avalanche that could pump as well. They're already starting to pump. This right here is on Arbitrum. Not too many people are really talking about games on Arbitrum, but this is one that's on Arbitrum. And it's already been pumping like crazy, right? One of my Patreon members was there, got around here, and it's up already, right? This is going to start to run as more people start to notice it. And I didn't even throw a big bag into it. I probably should have threw a big bag into it. Probably just threw maybe like 1,000 into it, but that's fine. I threw like a little bit, a few hundred. Market cap. Let's see how it grows. All right, so let's see some of the comments if there's any. Sharpno is a new gaming coin on AVAX. Since he mentioned AVAX gaming coins will explode at this run. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I like the fact that we all starting to see things pretty much the same, right? Undervalued coins are pretty much going to be on the chains that not too many people are talking about, and people are going to run to those and they're going to start to explode. All right. ONF dumping. All right, that's fine. It's going to pump very soon. We'll see. Sharpno. What's the market cap? About 16 million, right? Yeah, around there. So now, as for launch pads, he talked a lot about the launch pads as well. We're here. You guys can see launch pads are at this point in time, they're pretty cheap, but some of them already have run, right? You guys can already see the one gaining. Let's see. Paid network already up 150 to 58% in 7 days, right? Told you, pay attention to launch pads in the bear market, because in the bull, people are going to want to start buying these launch pads and getting these altcoins that are going to pretty much, coming out during that bull market. And you guys can see I favorite some of the ones I think could do well, right? These are some of the ones that I've had on the watch list. Ping, there's a bunch of scams that launched there, but I actually pump, right? Poker Starter. I used to always talk a lot about Poker Starter altcoins, and they have done well, right? Right now, not too many people are really talking about it, but I think it can move up again. It mainly pumped crazy because of the name Polka, right? You guys already know the craze that was around Polkadot and everything like that. Anything with the name Polka, crazy. I think they should change their name, but they have PokerStarter Gaming, which changed their name, Game something. Launch. I told you guys we're going to talk about this. This is a launchpad on Avalanche ecosystem, right? You got Selenium, also pad on the ecosystem. So you guys can look at launch pads that are on different ecosystems just to see how they do, especially if something gets to, a lot of talking. So like Avalanche, if a lot of people start to talk about Avalanche, their launch pad is going to pretty much do well. ALTCOIN, that was supposed to be like a Cardano launch pad. I don't know what's going to happen with them. That's hard to say. What was the other one? You guys are right. For those that were on the channel back 2 years ago, CardStarter made a lot of people a lot of money because that Cardano ecosystem was just starting to get, hype. So we made a shit ton of money on CardStarter, right? I remember there was a guy that was in our Discord that actually even started a VC because of how much money he made off of CardStarter. I don't know if he's still around, but we'll see. All right, CardStarter right there. Let me just click that and just show you guys how crazy this thing has went. It's loading as of right now. I think this PC got a little bit of issue, but we'll see. CardStarter 2 years ago, it went up to $83, guys. $83. Whew. We made so much money off of CardStarter, it was ridiculous. I actually gave away allocations for free on CardStarter in my Discord. We'll see how things play out. God damn. Can't have a window when I'm streaming. But could this again? It could have a run, but I don't know if it's going to catch up to that all-time high that it had. A lot for Launchpad. It did crazy numbers. But of course, you guys know I got that partnership with DAOmaker, so I got to talk about them for public sales. They're going to have some good public sales there. Shao, their DAOmaker incubation program. That is what I'm going to look forward to. Ava Launch. I told you guys, a launch pad on the Avalanche ecosystem. Not too many people are really talking about it right now, but you guys can get an opportunity at it right now. It's at a $10 million market cap. Well, it already started to pump. I think Alex mentioned this in his video, or people just were smart enough to look into it, right? Because it's already up 25%. But I think this could have a decent run going into the next bull. Engine Starter. We got into the private sale of this last bull as well. We've been close with the founders and things like that. I've showed you guys that there's going to be a lot of projects dropping from here as well. This is also another gaming launchpad that could do well. One of my members actually was DCAing around the bottom as well. Even though he was in the private sale, he just kept buying at the bottom. So he's going to probably do well off of this. And then Seedify. Of course, I'm bullish on Seedify. I'm bullish on DAOmaker. Seedify is already starting to run as the launchpad that a lot of people are pretty much talking about over DAOmaker. It may overtake DAOmaker. Who knows? But there's a lot of projects that are launching here that is doing well. I get into a lot of their private sale as well. Pretty much, I don't get into launch pads, public sales, because you got a KYC and I'm in the US. I can't do it. But I have broken down pretty much in the other videos how much you need to get into all of these private sales, public sales, really. So these are the launch pads I'm really looking into. Especially if you want to trade them, I pretty much would probably trade the lower cap ones, not Seedify. Seedify you can actually trade. Because the amount of people that is talking about this as of right now, people are going to probably pump this thing probably back close to its all-time high, if not at its all-time high, right? So let's see some of the comments here. Let's talk more about gaming. OFN, yep, just give it time. AI right now, everything is, all narratives go through their little cycles. It's going to be gaming, it's going to be AI, it's going to be launch pads, oracles. All of them will have their cycle. AKT, yep, Chain GPT, Meta VPad will come back because of the return of the projects they launched. I'm not too bullish on the whole, what's the name behind them? Bluezelly. I don't really like them. They've launched a Launchpad for each narrative, but they have pumped and made people a lot of money if they got into it early. That's the thing. If you get into anything Blue Zelly has early, I don't even know how to contact these guys to try to get into what they're launching early, because they had BNB pad, they had AI pad, MetaV pad, so many pads that I just started getting annoyed with them. They was just chasing the Launchpad narrative for each narrative that was going crazy, right? I don't know if they launched any projects on any of those like launch pads. We'll have to see. How I feel about UFO. UFO, I really haven't looked into it. It was getting shilled a lot during that whole crypto banters live stream like last year, and I think it's gonna, if he still talks about it, it's gonna pump again. But besides that, I don't really know too much about it. AKT $10. Okay. And then Meta V Pad. Yep, we just brought up Meta V Pad, but let me see what's the other one. Is it Games Pad? What was it called? What was it called? Gamepad? Was it called Gamepad or something? Let me click out some of these because I got a lot of tabs open. We had to talk a lot about these altcoins here. You guys already have seen. Let me just show you guys. This is the 4 picks that I chose for Alex Becker. The 4 picks. Threw $400 into this entire portfolio. 100 for each. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to add like another 100 to any of them. Like shrapnel, I'm in a private sale, so I don't really need to add to it. This is just going to be a trading bag. This is going to be for fun. Senate, I still do hold my private sale tokens for Senate, so this is also just a trading bag. Playable, I did not get into the private sale, so we'll see how this performs. Right? Aurora here, same thing with this. I don't know much about it, but we'll see how that performs, right? So the goal is this, to basically, if this entire portfolio does a 50x, all of them do a 50x, this comes out to a $20,000 portfolio. Nothing crazy, right? But off of $400, that's a crazy gain. We'll see how it plays out. I'm gonna just leave this up here for you guys though, so you guys can see. Did I just see AFC pump a little bit more? So it wasn't GamesPad, okay. And also, this is Alex's pick again. If you guys don't know, these are his picks. I'm surprised he actually don't have big time up there, which is pretty surprising, right? These are his gaming picks, but we'll see how everything plays out. Game Zone. That's what it was called. Game Zone. That is exactly what it was called. We're going to look into that. I want to see if any games have, pretty much launched off of there. Have I made a vid on private sales yet? Yeah, you can check the. It should be in the description. If not, it's going to be at the comment section of this video. You can check my other videos out. It's going to be in the comment section down there. But yeah, let's check it out. It's called Game Zone. It's at a $13 million market cap. Okay, let's go look. Did anything launch from these guys yet? And we got to look at the tiers for them, see how everything is going to play out, all of that. But you can see 2 years ago, it went crazy. If you guys were playing the Blue Zelly, however you want to pronounce it, launches, they were going. If he was able to get into their IDOs, Pad, Game Zone, Meta V Pad, what was the other one? Another one for like a whole ecosystem, Velis Pad, right? All of those crazy at launch. But let's see. Let's look at the IDO platform here. Let's see what they have launched. If they launched anything good yet. This is the only launch that it has not. TBA. Oh, so they did launch some. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. We got to look into it a little bit more. I do remember this one. This was launched a lot of places. Haven't even. Are you guys? Do you guys like even know any of these like projects that have launched on these? Because I have not heard outside of this one so far. I have not heard of any of them. Verve. This is on Velis. I just talked about Velis. No one really talks about the Velis chain yet. MetaMate. How is this doing? Poly Sports. Meta Shooter. Oh, they have 4 pages. Hmm. So some things did launch on here, but I don't know how well the projects on here launched though. That's the one thing I can say. Uh, let me see. They got a lot of stakers. Yeah, I'm still not too bullish on it, but it's still good to see that some projects have launched on there. There hasn't been a hit launch on there yet, pretty much. All right. But when you go look at Engine Starter instead, this is also at a $23 million market cap, decent circulating supply. I agree. Launchpad. This I think is going to come back, of course. I do think, but because they constantly got a lot of launches here. Cavant, yep, that's one I know about. Backstage, still haven't put out the video I made, guys. I don't think just right yet. This is more towards the metaverse. I probably should just put it out. Boss Fighters, Open guys were just at that. So this is in the art sector, so they're up here. AI, this was GPT as well. This was from the ecosystem. Sophia, we got into the private sale of this. Sophia still looking good. Dex check also looking good. Hyper GPT. I wasn't a fan of this because this all came out during that GPT wave, right? That's why Chain GPT I skipped out on, even though it went crazy. That did like a 67x from private sale, guys. Crazy. I missed out on that because I didn't like the whole GPT thing. Hyper GPT also didn't out on that. On it. Cogito, we already know about that. Five, Elder Room. A lot of gaming that launch on here. GFAL launch, as we're able to get GFAL through here. This was pretty good. This came out March. Right? I could have gotten into that. Carbon browser went crazy when it first came out. I think it did so like a 60, if I'm not mistaken. This went crazy. But you can tell a lot of games are launching on Engine Starter, so this could be one for you guys to pay attention to. If you guys want to watch the video, if you guys want to know more about Engine Starter, watch the Launchpad video that I made. It's on the channel. You guys can know exactly how much the tokens you need to get into Launchpads, and where they could potentially go. Because I talked especially about what is this? SDAO. Where's SDAO? This is more towards AI, but I do think that it has, crazy potential. What was it? I think it was that. Yeah, you needed 1,000 for the lowest tier, so it got up to like $400. Now it's at 600. So I told you guys got to prepare, because when these launch pads start to run, they get more expensive. Especially if you want to get into their sales, get into them as early as possible. Once again, this is his list here. You guys let me know how you guys feel about this. I made a video pretty much on all of them. All of them. This is Darmilia. I don't even know what's the name of it. USO, you got Ultra. I'm not too bullish on it. Well, I am bullish on IMX, but I better for IMX instead of for the amount of money that you can make in market cap, right? G Swift is at like, what was it, 13 million? Yeah. Star Atlas and Pol between, pick the Polish token, it'll run a little more. Vulcan Forge is up here. It definitely could go. D-Race, don't know too much about it, so that's why I didn't put it in my portfolio. I chose Aurora over D-Race. Three ball, playable. I told you guys about that. Citus, he chose Citus, I chose Senate. I'm in both private sales, but I chose because of the tokenomics and the burns and all of that is here as well. So once again, these are things right there. Check the comments. If you guys have any picks, let me know. Hello, EA. What's up, man? Crypto God, Bluezelly, super shady from last cycle. Thank you. That's what I've been trying to say. These guys were shady, but the launches that they had did crazy numbers. I didn't get into none of them, but they definitely made people a lot of money. Same with MetaVPad. Everything altcoin. You looking into other sectors? Yes. The two sectors I'm the most bullish on going into the next bull is AI and gaming. AI and gaming are the two narratives I'm extremely bullish on going into the next cycle. Of course, I'm bullish on RWAs, DPIN. Those are more so like, little narratives I think will have some decent run. But if you ask me, the two bullish narratives I have for the next bull, gaming and AI. Those are the two. That's what my portfolio is going to pretty much be based around, is gaming and AI. I only have one RWA, and you guys already know that is Rio. Rio has gone crazy, has gone absolutely nuts. You go anywhere on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it at this point in time, Rio is being mentioned. And still not too many people understand the tokenomics or everything that is coming for it. Max supply is 75 mil. I think they have that on coin market cap. Circulating supply is about 50 something mil, right? So that is good. I forgot. I don't even know where the market cap is at right now. I didn't do the math on it in a while, but right now it's looking very good. The metaverse that they have is dropping soon. The Relioverse, that brings the deflationary aspect to Relio, right? So with that making it already deflationary, and you're not going to see that max supply of 75 million for 30 something years, this is just going to run crazy, guys. It's honestly going to run crazy. And you guys, let's look, right? Of course, it launched about $5, right? It launched at about $5 there in September of 2022. You get down here, about a cent. God damn, I missed it there. I missed it. But oh well. But look at this. It's already running, right? It's already running. A lot of people don't understand that altcoins in the bear market go down close to 99%, right? Some of them will recover faster. Some of them will just recover half of where they got into. It's just a game of chance of where they actually go. This, especially if the ones that fit the narratives that's going to go into the next bull. So that's AI, gaming, RWAs. You can see some runs off of it, especially if it's hype. It's going to start to run. And this is already starting to run. You guys are missing that nice little run from that bottom there. Let's see more comments here. Me too. And I also like memes like Pepe. Jay told me all about the Pepe and why Pepe is going to be extremely bullish. I really don't know much about memes. I probably I'll ask Millie or something about the memes and how he feel about Pepe. I did see him make like a video a while ago on Pepe, so I could throw $100 at Pepe and just close my eyes and see where it goes, because I missed the run on Dogecoin. Pretty pissed about that one. Alex Becker has been accumulating the whole time, telling people not to buy. When he has done packing his bag, he flipped bullish. That's well said. But you know what's funny though? He probably was accumulating with another wallet that no one knows about, because there's people that watch his wallet. His wallet is known. That's how people saw the Nerf Tech run, right? People saw. Let me show you guys. People saw this, right? He bought a bag on one of his wallets. I don't know if it's his one of his public wallets. People bought it. People saw that he bought it, and look, it pumped, right? Once people saw that he bought it, it pumped. So people do follow him, right? But yeah, a lot of people have been telling you probably not to buy, or they telling you that we're going to 12K. I told you the bottom was 15. I'm still happy about that. I made a good call. EA, most people haven't been here. You're right. A lot of people haven't been in crypto for a while. Back since 2016, I've been here. Back since 2016, I've seen a lot of the runs. I see where it's going to happen. a lot of coins is going to pump, and that's why I cover a lot of them. I may not even be in all of them, right? But a lot of them will do well. I'm in AI, I'm in RWA, AI, gaming, in that order. I would flip it around. I would put gaming, AI, then RWAs. Yep. Maple Finance is a blue chip for RWAs. I agree. I've been digging into quantum computing plays out there. Hopefully you've been. Nah, I haven't been doing that right now. The only quantum computing play I know about is Cellframe. They was trying to do something like Polkadot did with their pair chains and things like that. That was the last time I know anything about them. I haven't paid attention to Cellframe. Not even really looking into quantum computing because we're too early out for that right now. If it pumps, it pumps. That's going to be something I'm going to miss out on. He mentioned Miria, Hello, GFAL. They all going to pump. Hello, that's going to pump more because it's influencer token. We've seen this. If you guys been here last bull, you've seen everything that is going around from influencer tokens. They're going to do well. They're going to pump, but what happens after that is it's going to dump pretty hard, right? Like I don't know if it's going to be with Hello. I got to look too much. I got to look more into Hello, but going off the past influencer like tokens like Superverse here. Superverse had people so bullish. Elio trades, uh, good guy. I don't know, right? But this thing, if you look at the max chart, this thing was crazy. It got up to about just under $600 million market cap. Right now, sitting at about 54 million. Hello could well overdo 600 million as well. Could it get to a billion? Yeah, right. Like I said, I only know about the TV show on it. I know there was a few games. I don't know too much about Hello though. That's one thing I could say. It's not gonna be in my bag. I do like GFAL. I told you guys I do like GFAL, especially with that team. Marriott, I gotta look more into. Wojak could be the new Pepe. I don't even know what Wojak is. Why is that a meme? OFN, please watch the other videos I made on AI. OFN is there. Got some nice text here. Okay. It's a Saturday, man. It's a Saturday. A lot has got to happen today. I got a bag of Wojak. I think it has potential clean contract. I'll probably look into it or ask some people about it. Domi. I'm going to look into Domi because one of my guys told me to look into Domi. One of my guys told me to look into Domi in the group. Don't really know much about it. Quan. Yeah, I don't know much about Quan either. You hold Supercell. You hold it'd be huge, but I feel it's a vapor. It probably will be huge, but we're too early for quantum computing right now. I think we're too early. There's probably going to be a narrative, maybe the next bull. Who knows, right? Super was a rug. It's not a rug, people. Rug. That means there's not going to be no liquidity, right? It just went through bear market. That's it. It just went through the bear market. That's it. It just went through the bear market. Will it recover? Who knows, right? How high will it recover? Will it get back to its all-time high? No one knows. Time will tell. But a lot of people are bullish on Elio, right? He says he's building a lot back there. We where it's going to end back up at, right? Euro was good, baby. Bro, look at Wojak meme. It's huge in culture. Yep. Elio got me wrecked. Kept saying bull run was still my first cycle, so I know better. Yo, everyone got some people route themselves. So let's say the price target is 100K. You can start DCAing out about 80, 90. You take some more out. And if it gets to 100, you take a little bit more out, right? And you see where it goes. That's going to be my plan. Is to get out before the masses, especially when you start to see people that are not in crypto talk about crypto. When you see your grandma, your great auntie or something talk about, oh, did you buy Pepe? Get out. AI, I like how. What's your favorite AI play? Favorite AI, I'm biased because I got into the private sale. It's going to be Open Fabric, but Outside of Open Fabric, you got Singularity Net, Tau. I've been telling you guys about Tau for a long time. You guys can see it on my channel, and a lot of people are starting to notice it. What's funny is I see more people talk about it on TikTok now. Domi is fire. Quan is a platform, is a hybrid chain. I'm gonna take my time and look into that. Leo is good money. Super will be fine. I do think Super will be fine. The question is, will it get back to his all-time high and things like that? It's still a gaming project, right? He's one of those that's an NFT. You can check that out. Been in the Patreon with you since 3 weeks ago. It's fire. Yeah. You got. A lot of people don't know, man. I be putting out a lot of projects out there that people are going to talk about later on, especially when it goes into the bull market. A lot of people are going to be talking about those. Basically, Elio has a reputation on the line with Super, so he will try hard for it to succeed. Yes, he put his name behind that, right? That is his company, that is his baby, right? For the fact that he got up to just under a $600 million market cap, that's huge. That's very good though, right? Another thing is, we just seen Paid Network pumping, right? Paid Network was also for Kyle. Now I do like Kyle. We follow each other. He's a part of Master Ventures and all of that. He's a very smart man. But what happened with Paid Network, like I was network because it was supposed to be like, it was supposed to be all around law, protecting people in crypto. But then the whole, Launchpad narrative came around and it became a Launchpad. We talked about this before, like last bull, right? This was one of those that was very high and then it got hacked, right? If you guys were here, you guys remember it got hacked. So this also hit pretty much a $500 million market cap, right? It got hacked, dumped, then pumped again, right? So we'll see what comes from that as well. This is why I was a little bit, a little cautious when it comes down to Hello, because I see Altcoin Daily. I see what's that girl? I forget her name. But I see all these influencers in Hello. That's why I was just a little cautious. But I do think it'll do well, right? But you guys got to know when to get out. Super isn't building much. Imposter's game is already outdated. Yeah, I haven't looked too much into it. Bro, why don't you let us see your face? Bro, because I look like Two-Face, man. I got Two-Face. Nah, I don't know. I really just don't care about showing my face. I don't need to. That's crazy. 80K is my DCA point. My top signal is when coworkers start, going Shiba, Doge, Pepe, exit. Yes, bro. When Dogecoin run happened, I remember people I know that don't care about crypto, my friends, coming up to me and saying, "Yo, what you think about Doge?" Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not too. Next thing you know, it started to take off like crazy. People telling me they put $100, making like 35K. I'm like, what the? I was hot, but that was also close. That was pretty much the top signal for the last bull. That was pretty much the top signal. EA, don't dox yourself. Fuck that. Yep, I'm not doxing myself really. You know what's funny? You can actually find who I am if you just do your research on it. It's not hard to find out. It's not like I'm running away from not being shown. It's just there. I just don't care about showing myself. If you find out who I am, you find out who I am. I don't care. I won't show my face though. You can see my NFT. I look like my NFT. That's what I look like. But yeah, if you guys got any plays for me, any other plays you guys want to talk about, we can talk about it. Or I'll take the next 10 minutes, do the little closing statements or so. We'll see what's going on. Let me go back to the portfolio so you guys can see it. Let's refresh this. I'm already down. We're back. I don't know. I don't know if you guys heard me yet. Let me know. I told you this PC is just new, and I gotta change it. I gotta go into that Wi-Fi 7. Have you guys heard about Wi-Fi 7 yet? We had Wi-Fi 6. I don't know, but yeah, SNL was the top signal. Jose says, loving the channel, bro. Keep doing your thing. Thanks, bro. Thanks. We're on the road to 20K, man. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button, man. Hit that red subscribe button. We definitely got a lot to talk about. I think next week we're gonna go live with Jay, see what he thinks. I'm gonna show him this exact same thing, show him what Alex Becker picked, and I'm showing him the portfolio as well. See what he thinks. Jay also has been in the game for a minute too. That's another smart man. Another smart man. Another smart man. What is AFC market cap? Seems like it could be huge if legit the Clash of Clans guys. Yeah. Watch the video I put on it. Watch the video I put out on it. It's the Clash of Clans guys. The market cap, I'm still trying to figure everything out. I don't really know. I can't really give you an answer as of right now. But going off of that fully diluted market cap, what was it, like 4 mil or something, right? So if it's just, let's say it's like on a under $100 market cap, it can do well, right? It's gonna pump, but it's on Arbitrum, so not too many people really know about it as of right now. Let's pull it right now. Let's pull it back up. Let's pull it back up here. We could pull it up here. We can pull it up here. It's on CoinGecko. I think that also helped the pump a little bit. It also, like you can see the trading value. It's because not a lot of people really know about it right now. When did it get listed? I forgot when it get. Let's just do it here. But you can see here chart just from here. If you would have bought when it got listed on CoinGecko, you would be in profit. Like I said, I bought a small bag. I didn't really go crazy on this. I was not expecting this to run right now. But I do think it's gonna have. If you guys play Thetan Arena, that's what I be forgetting to tell you guys. If you guys play Thetan Arena, remember they have two tokens, right? The THC and the THG. I think. You guys know there was two tokens for it. But Thetan Arena was a mobile game. I was playing Thetan Arena on my phone, and I started to see a lot of people like it, and it was pumping. It was doing crazy. You guys can see actually in this video. I told you guys. That was one of Alex pick, but he had it at about $4.61. That's when I put $100 into it, right? And let's not talk about that right now. But I think this could have AFC could have a Thetan Arena like run. That's one of the mobile games you guys can actually start to play. It's not bad. It looks just like Clash of Clans. If you guys played Clash of Clans, still very early on that, so there's still some gains to be made there. Not financial advice, of course. What is Wi-Fi 7? Yo, I'm too much into tech. I'll be watching some of the tech YouTubers. Wi-Fi 6 is out right now. Wi-Fi 6E, those two. Wi-Fi 7 is technically out, but it's mad expensive to get those routers. It's just a new upgrade, a new channel, things like that. That's just a dumbed down version. I don't even know too much about it. I'm just telling you what I know. Hate buying shit when I don't got the data. Yeah, no, it's fair. I like the fact that you want to do your own research too, because a lot of people don't do their own research. They rely on the YouTubers like me, all the other YouTubers here to do their research, and that sometimes get a lot of people burned. I want you guys to always do your own research. Also, many teams aren't really. That is also shrapnel. But yeah, it's going crazy right now. I'm going to buy Polo at the bottom, but knowing the game is done, I didn't buy. Yeah, we missed the bottom on Polis, and Polis had good tokenomics, and we're taking Atlas, right? Is Thetan Arena a scam? I wouldn't call it a scam. It's the token, right? Also went through the bear market. Essentially, a play to earn, because it's a play to earn. You guys already know that made it bad. People just played the game, earn the funds, sell the funds. So play to earn may be something that we shouldn't pay attention to for the next bull, but we have to see how it's going to run, right? What do you think about? I got into the private sale. Well, I didn't. I got my Patreon members into it. They got into it more of it. Um, I don't really know too much about it. I know it's doing well, but what's good, Don? Um, yeah, I don't really know too much about it. When we get the tokens out, we got into the private sale of that, and it's still doing well. Let me actually, isn't it more of a metaverse? It's at a $3 million market cap. It could do well. We'll see. There was a lot of games that came out last bull that actually is non-existent right now too. Are you bullish on Sinverse? Are you talking about Sinverse? I'm not too bullish on it. I know it's a whole part of the metaverse thing. Metaverse is going to be like I talked to Jay about. It should be another narrative that's going to come around, but I think it should be separate from gaming, really. Yo, EA, I bought the top tier packs for Shrapnel, but my laptop is a Mac. I can't play Shrapnel. I wish I could lend my characters out for other people to play until, you know. Thing is, I got a Mac as well, right? I got a Mac as well. That's why I got the PC. That's why I got that PC, just so I can play some of these games instead of just, investing in it. I can actually play it and give you guys an actual better review on what's going on with those games, right? That's the whole point of why I made the whole EA verse channel, because these gaming altcoins are going to pop, right? But if you guys are able to play it and actually figure it out which ones is going to pop a little bit more, like Shrapnel, a bunch of crypto YouTubers went to their to their little event that they had, and played the game and said good things about the game, right? So I'm taking their word, especially their word, when it comes down to Shrapnel, and Shrapnel does look very good, which is why I got it. Right, I got the private sale. I didn't buy the pack yet. I'm going to buy a pack and do another giveaway. You guys might have seen like past videos ago. I said I'm going to do a giveaway. They messaged me back. They said if I want to give away some codes, I can give away some codes. That's going to be what I'm going to do. But I would say, Crypto God, get a little cheap PC that can actually run some of these games, and you can try it out yourself. I did try out Big Time already. Big Time does look good too. That's the thing. It does look good, right? And what I was going to say is that there's actually something that you can actually share the NFT. Some other guy had put it out on their Twitter, but I didn't really look into it. You can actually share the NFTs. One YouTuber says Sinverse team got all the jobs and doing things on the side. That puts me off. Yeah, I don't know too much. What do you think about Compete? I do like Compete. I was just recently in one of their Twitter spaces. They host a lot of Twitter spaces, guys. That is very good, right? Their game looks very good. It looks similar to PUBG. So I gotta play that too. Yeah, man. I want to play Shrapnel. Looks dope. It really does look dope. It really does look. Let me pull it up, man. It really look dope, man. It really looks dope. Oh, I keep spelling it wrong. Do 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 do. It does look dope, man. It gives you that if you guys are fans of Call of Duty and all of that, it looks similar. Not like it is, but it just looks similar. Of course, the graphics could be a little bit better, but this is also the early. I think this is the beta, right? So it's not ready for people to fully play. But those that played the game are extremely bullish, and they got me bullish on it too. They really did. The specs. Yeah, I don't know the specs off the top of my head. I don't know the specs off the top of my head. I just went on eBay and actually just bought a pre-owned one, really. Oh, you asking what's the specs required for Shrapnel? I don't know, but if you follow what Big Time has some specs on their website for being able to play the Big Time game. I think it's going to be around the same, so you could just check it out. I just bought an expensive Mac. Did you buy the new Mac that came out? I still have, what is this? I think this is 2019 or 2020 MacBook Pro. I'm not going to upgrade no time soon. Shrapnel to me is the first AAA game. My homies kept funding games on AVAX. I don't know, it's because AVAX not really known for gaming, but I think a lot more people are going to look towards AVAX for games. Any opinion on Polka City? I don't really have any opinions on it, but it was pumping. It's another metaverse. The reason I didn't really fully mess with Polka City too much was exactly what it has, the Polka name in it, but it did pump. Sorry for spamming. You know the vesting for Shrapnel? I heard the unlock. Yeah. I know the vesting for Shrapnel. I'm in the private cell. The first unlock is in April. Yes, April of 2024. That is when the first unlock happens. So right now, between November to April, there's not going to be any tokens, which is why I put that in my portfolio, right? Which is I bought that small bag here. We're going to see how it plays out between here and April, right? See where it's at. Would I cut bait with it after April? I don't think so, because I already have the private cell, so we could just let it run, right? We'll see where it goes. That's why I put it here. Yeah, new Mac, fire. Yo, the black joint. Oh my god, I need that, but I don't want to shell out more money. I just bought this PC. I got the Mac. I got the older Mac. This thing, I hate the buttons on it, bro. Anytime I type anything, like if I type E, it double taps E for me. I hate that thing, bro. I forgot what they call the keyboard. Poke doesn't look good. Yo, the thing is, a lot of games don't look too good, but they will pump though. Like you can see, it has been pumping. Let's go to Poke. Also, Don the Don called out game, and it's trending right now, man. If you guys watched 2 streams ago, he called this out below a $2 million market cap. And we'll see where it's at. We'll load that up. Also, I do think a lot of the micro caps will pump, because when people see that as a micro cap, they may just get into it, right? You can see here, look, it pumped. It could be because it was below $1 million and it didn't take a lot for it to move, but who knows? But game here, this thing, Don called this out, man. He called this out. Was it 14 days? So I got the 14 days. Look. Crazy pump. We'll see what happens with that as well. But let's go show you guys this once again. This is Alex Picks. He has about 7 on here that I like, right? No, but Shrapnel, I don't know what DAR is. USO, IMX, Polis and Atlas, not Pyroar, sorry. Vulcan Forge, D-Race, 3 Bull, Citus, and Aurora. And this is the 4 that I picked off of it. The 4 that we're going to see where it goes within a few months or so. We're going to see where it goes, right? I'm just going to answer the last few comments and then probably going to dip. Yes, sir. Black is where it's at. That's why I didn't want to buy a new PC. I need more money to dump into these cryptos. Waiting for a retrace. Missed all these gaming pumps, making new mistakes. Yeah. Could there be a retrace? I don't know. If there's a retrace, could the retrace go back to 30K? We have to see. I did mention that, people have been seeing where it's going to go. I gave you guys my prediction. We're going to end the year around 40 to 45K. Right, I said this whole entire year was all about recovery, and that's what's been happening. All recover. Some people may call it the start of the bull run. Some people may say we're in the bull run. Whatever you guys want to put it. Who is Don? Don is a watcher. He actually just commented right now. Don is a watcher. He was in the stream. He commented some of the gems. He called out game, bro. If you guys was there, he called it out. When is the next live show? Right now, I'm gonna see when Jay is available, but it's looking like we're gonna do Thursday. We're gonna come up with what we're gonna talk about then. Yep, this is Don the Don right here. Don the Don. He's been making some paper, man. Make your portfolio public, man. Let me hold the dollar. I bet Alex is in some secret coins he didn't mention yet. Yeah. He probably has a whole nother wallet that no one knows about. It's a lot of people that have multiple wallets. I have multiple wallets, right? Especially when you want to get some of the free airdrops, you got to play in some of these apps and try to, get a lot of money. So some wallets is probably public, some wallet is probably not. He probably in a lot of secret altcoins. That is very true. This has to be the bull run. I say we're in the start of the bull run, but once again, I said this whole year is for recovery. It's all for recovery. Wagme Games yet to pump. Any thoughts? Don't really have any thoughts on it. Jay did like it from like the stream we did yesterday. He did like it. EB, I said EB. Yeah, you use OBS to stream? Nah, I use this thing called EVMux. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's EVMUX. Just a live stream. But if I was going to be, live streaming games, I would probably use OBS. But I also want to get that Elgato. I used to have the Elgato when I was streaming like Call of Duty back in the day. I need to get that Elgato again. Yeah, you need Don on the live with his portfolio. Yo, Don, if you want to come up, show your portfolio or the games that you don't got to show your full portfolio. You can pick, you could show some of the picks that you have if you want to talk about it. It's up to you though, People like that game call you had. Wagme game, I don't like. They do have active live stream, should be good. Yeah. You guys got to enjoy your weekend, man. Remember, if you're staying on the sidelines at this point in time, this could be a good time for you guys to actually look into getting into the market. And DCA, not financial advice. I've been telling you guys this from 15K. You're going to miss out on some of the bottom gains, and those bottom gains are probably going to be the most important gains, because for one, like, I got to keep bringing this up. I got to keep showing you guys, because people really think you guys need to start to pay attention to the market. You're missing out on a lot of gains. Nakamoto games is pretty much the most relevant one I can show you guys. It got below private sale prices. For those that don't know, we got into the private sale of this last bull. Private sale price was 12 cents. It got to about 5 cents, guys. You guys could have had a better deal than anybody ever had on Nakamoto games. And right now it is sitting at $1.34. I said it was going to hit $1 by the end of the year. It blew past that already. 150 could happen by December if there's a Santa rally, right? $2 could happen by December if there's a Santa rally. Who knows? But this is the time you guys got to start doing your homework. Figure out the coins that you guys want to get into, because you probably already missed some of the bottom X's, but this is still a good time for you guys to get in, right? Think about it. If you guys got into it around 5 cents, and it get back to his all-time high, you would have made more money than anybody did at the private sale prices, because you got in lower than private sale, right? And now it's pretty much like 6x, if not 5x to his all-time high. And that could happen very quick, right? So start to do your homework, figure out what altcoins you like, add them to your bag, DCA in, however you want to do it. Not financial advice, of course, but just start to pay attention to the market. This is the time. If you guys want to make money, especially if people think that gaming, actually, let's look at the votes real quick. It's one thing I didn't look into before I end the stream. Let's see where this is at right now. Let's see where this is at. The votes. So the question of the day is gaming the most bullish crypto narrative? People pretty much said yes. It's 81%. 81% of you guys really think this is the most bullish narrative. Out of the 36 people that voted, it's 81% of you guys that think this is. People that said no, I do want to know what it is. What you guys think it is? Is it AI, RWA, oracles, whatever it is, right? But start paying attention to these gaming altcoins, man. Especially the ones on ecosystems that not too many people are talking about, like Arbitrum, Avalanche, Solana. If you find some good Solana games, start to pay attention to it, because Solana was already known for a gaming ecosystem. So people are going to go back and check on Solana to see where those games is at. Decimated, right? Decimated has gone crazy. Let me bring that back up, because I told you guys Decimated was going to go crazy. I told you guys this was gonna go crazy. Let's look at the past 90 days here. Look at that chart. People figured out that the gaming altcoins was going to start to pump. They looked into Solana, and Decimator was there. Boom. And their game looks pretty good. It's not that it don't look bad or anything. People are speculating, or just rushing into the next Solana gem. Star Atlas did well. Now people are now looking at Decimated. These were the two games on Solana that people are already hyping up, right? So Star Atlas has pumped crazy. Let's pull that up. We're not even gonna pull up the Polish token. We're just gonna pull up Star Atlas. Right? It's at a $49 million market cap. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. So you compare, excuse me, Decimated to Star Atlas, whether it's the Polish or the Star Atlas actual token. This thing has some room to grow. It has a lot of room to grow, right? So time will tell will this go, but I'm telling you guys, start looking at the undervalued ecosystem for gaming altcoins. That is going to be your homework for this live stream here, because we're going to come back and we're going to talk more about gaming again. Let me go look at if there is any final questions, and we'll end the stream. RWAs, Larry Fink going to pump my bags. He's going to pump a lot of people's bags, not just RWAs, man. Not just RWAs, man. But I hope you guys have a good weekend. Do your homework. Come back to me. Let's continue this crypto conversation we're having for gaming, AI, all of them. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. We're on that road to 20K subscribers. So if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll check out.